Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. One of WhatsApp group, I believe last week when I posted that post, work in Australian environment, and I believe it touched some people, and I received one message from one member, and I need to read it first. I will tell my thoughts about the message. It's how can solve this problem and how to eliminate the issue from happening to you in the future. Assalamu alaikum, Hani. I am in trouble. I joined ABC company 2 months. Even after 2 months, he is making my life miserable. He is never gives me credit for my project. Front of higher manager doesn't support me at work. It's key information and even spreads rumors about me. He is double-faced, charming from the outside, of course, but a dictator to me. He plays tricks to make me look responsible for failures. One day, I couldn't control my nerves and started crying in the office. Saw me and laughed at me and called others to see situation. So I am not happy and I am thinking about quitting, but I don't want to be unemployed again. I have financial responsibilities. It is not what I expected from such a prestigious organization and this company. I even approached HR and they didn't seem to care much at all. Yes. Do you think I should still fill a complaint and sending back some follow-up emails to HR? What can I do? What can I do? Okay, actually, I have seen this situation many times in my life in construction. Actually, many projects with many type of managers. It's not with me personally, and let's say in Qatar with some friend, some people in another organization dealing with us consultants or something like that, was manager dealing very bad with someone and deal with the other very good and nice and even support them, and for this guy hides the key information and come to us and ask us what is the update of the project, what we'll do. So as I told you, first let's start with as I told you, and for the team or anybody watching this video, I will tell my thoughts first. Let us break down this situation and do what if scenario, what doesn't work and what it will work in my opinion. Tell you what he will do to eliminate or avoid this problem in the future. Maybe it will be the second part of video. If it goes long, I will do it on another part for another video. First, let's start with what does going to HR. It doesn't work for a few reasons, in my opinion. HR's only obligation is to their employer. Sure, agree with me on this one. They are not judges and have no code binding them to be fair with everybody. And if you are looking for logic, they are employees by themselves. When you written a complaint and pass it to a person who is bullying you, what they will do? They will very limited power actually. They will take your complaint and pass it to the person who is really bullying you. In your case, it's your manager, and he is a bully. So it will not work out. Another advice that won't work is confrontation. Confrontation with your manager. You still 2 months only on position. Advice is to confront. Yeah, maybe I will tell you, okay, go on this one. And while confronting is a great enough situation to iron your miscommunication. Actually, your case is different. You are dealing with a psychopath actually. So this guy who saw you lose your temper and start crying or something, you saw and he loved. Do you think this is a real man actually? These individuals around us everywhere. There was that guy or that boy when he young on the bus and hit the other guy on bus, or bully with another boy for his type or shape of his body shape or something like it's the same guy. So it's like one person and it's still around us and they will be around us up to the end of our life actually. So this guy, as you told in your message, even he spread aromas everywhere. And this type of person lack empathy and compassion. They don't have this. They don't have this. And it's not your job, nor within your power to fix them. You can't fix this one. He is a manager and somebody on top management actually. So on him, he is capable. He is a capable person to do the job, to managing the project and do the work for this company. The worst case, maybe he was around 10 years in the same doing in the same job and his life outside the company with top management, he is meeting them outside and go hub or bub or whatever. And you can't do this one. You have your constraints, but he doesn't have these constraints actually. You have your religion, you have your environment, you have your rules, even you have your respects for your people, your family, you have maybe your own life after work, something you are doing it and something you do, you support your family, study for your children, for example, taking care, even if you are alone and not married, I don't know your family status, but even you're alone, you're still doing something you can do and it's your actually your bad luck, as you said in your message. It's your manager. So let's talk about now second part. Let's talk about what will work. I told you what it doesn't work. So this guy psychopaths playing on the weak. He saw something. Sorry to say, one door or one window. He entered and clicked it on you. On weeks, isolated people. He's seeing you now powerless. You don't know anybody on this organization. You still knowing him only as a manager, and you said he take a credit for some ideas or your work and giving for top management by his name under his name, and he didn't mention your name for them. So you need to change that environment and gain a power. The power in the corporate world it comes from the rule decision making authority. And who doing this one now? It's your manager. But how you get penetrate in this point with them and get influence? How you be and share this power? You don't have power now. This is two months now. While getting more power or promotion might not working in your case, as he is your manager, will block those opportunities. You can go closely proximity to power. So there is two ways actually, in my opinion, to get it to do it. First, start working on projects involving other departments, managers, colleagues who working on other departments, sharing with them your knowledge. Tell them what's their project. Try to be friendly with these people. Try to spread your network with the organization horizontally with your and vertically. If you are this person, try to socialize it. So you are penetrating the power authority and try to build the network with your people. Please don't be isolated. There are two ways, as I told you. First, start working, as I told you, start working on a project involving other department directors, other managers, VPs. Every one of this project takes just hour of time a month. If this manager working on needs some, let us say, presentation, try to get a help on this one. Try to give some ideas for people. Try to see this psychopath persons always stay at the end of the day. So you finish your shift and you are very nervous. It's 5 o'clock. I need to leave. Yeah, leave everything and go. He will stay. And if you notice this one, he's staying there. He can't even face it, say it front of you He will speak to them. What's happening? He is not today. You see this guy, he is out of his norm. He is out of our environment. He can't do it. He need everything to giving him help. He can't do email. He can't send. Looking for this email, he's sending. He missing this one. He missing delivery date. He missing whatever. He missing the location of the project. He will giving a lot of excuses. This type of people, they didn't face, come and do confront. You may not have a power, but you have, when you do this one and you build your network, you may not have the power, but you have access to power, to other manager, department, colleague on the same department, same level. You, as I told you, level of your teamwork, your supporting work. If you have the opportunity to work on a joint project with other departments, develop personal relationships, as I told you, with those people who have power, especially hanging out with them during the lunch break, after working hour, if you can. The bully will quickly start changing. He will start changing. He will see you. You start to separate everywhere. You start to doing establish your and build your network. Start to know your procurement, for example, in construction world. You will know your quality team and start to go and involve, but you giving them your services. How can I help? Oh, we have this problem. I can help. What do you think about this solution for this one? What do you recommend for this one? And start sharing your experience. I told you it's only 1%. And it's your, sorry to say, your bad luck. We unsuccessfully complicate things, but solution can be obvious. The situation is no different than alliance. Even in prestigious companies, bad people exist and they will pick on you if you are powerless. And if you don't have power, look for alliance with those who do. And I hope this makes sense to you. Actually, this topic is done. I hope you found it value. حلو ما ياخد الروح إلا اللي خلقها. توكل على الله واشتغل واجمد، وإن شاء الله كل التوفيق ليك والخير إن شاء الله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم.